What comes to your mind when you hear the phrase eating disorders? Models, celebrities, ballerinas, adolescent girls? While people in these groups may struggle with eating disorders, they aren't the only ones. Eating disorders are life-threatening illnesses, not simply lifestyle choices. They are complex, psychosocial illnesses that cannot be linked to a single cause. They don't discriminate by age, gender, or body type. Eating disorders affect the elderly, men, and people of seemingly normal body size as well.
My sister Rose was diagnosed with lung cancer when she was 72. After surgery and chemotherapy, she had lost a significant amount of weight. We were all afraid by how frail Rose looked. I expressed my concerns, but all Rose could talk about was how she was fitting into jeans she hadn't worn in years. When I brought up her nutrition, she assured me she was feeling great, especially now that she was so much thinner. 1 year later, on Christmas, Rose's cancer was in remission. My 5'7" sister only weighed 100 pounds. 1 week after New Year's Eve, Rose was back in the hospital with complications related to anorexia. A few days later, she passed away from a heart attack. I couldn't believe that my sister had beaten cancer, and I was heartbroken that she was taken from us by a disease just as unforgiving.
Michael Stone struggled with anorexia for years, finally succumbing to the disease earlier this year. He was 20 years old. While he was alive, he had a website called Pro-Ana-Boy. On his site, Michael would write about his pro-anorexic life and give advice and support to others struggling to maintain their eating disorders. In one post he stated, "Sick of feeling fat, ugly, and useless to society? I'm going to be blogging my Ana experience for support, help, tips, and for the male-only point of view related to anorexia. I just wanted to be perfect. I'll always support other weight loss blogs. We have to look out for each other." Sadly, Michael's quest for perfection cost him his life. Michael died from a heart attack. He was barely 100 pounds.
I am a perfectionist. I graduated from Texas A&M with a degree in biochemistry and was accepted to medical school, but I was scared of the pressure, so I decided to take a chance and move to Nashville to pursue music. After arriving in Nashville, I spiraled full-on into my perfectionism, body image issues, restricting, binging, and purging. Eating disorders come in all shapes and sizes, every number on the scale. I was at some of my worst points with my eating disorder when I looked normal. There is no face to eating disorders. They can affect anyone, male or female, young or old, every weight and size. Anorexia has the highest mortality rate of any mental health disorder. Health ramifications of behaviors associated with anorexia and bulimia are serious. Osteoporosis, electrolyte imbalance, severe dehydration, fatigue, as well as low heart rate and blood pressure, which can eventually lead to heart failure. Mental health, physical health, and societal influences are inextricably entwined in eating disorders. As nurses, we can watch for subtle clues as to our patients' insecurities, habits, and diet, and we cannot rule out someone from being affected by an eating disorder based solely on their age, sex, and size.